from Southern Louisiana University with a communications degree. She also played basketball and stand out having in her career as a school all-time leading soccer scorer and rebounder. I didn't know that. Beginning of 1983, Roberts earned her broadcasting skills as a sports reporter and anchor at local television stations in Harrisburg and Biloxi, Mississippi, Atlanta, Georgia, and Nashville, Tennessee. In 1990, she joined ESPN as an anchor in SportsCenter and a host of SportsCenter. During this time, she also lent her talents as a reporter to NBC News as well as Good Morning America. Roberts became an co-anchor alongside with George Stephanopoulos in GMA in May 2005. Sooner or later, she and George Stephanopoulos took the lead of the show, and it became one of the highest-ranking morning shows in April 2012, breaking out NBC Today Show, which previously been in top of mornings for nearly 16 years. Lauren Roberts, this is your Black History Minutes. Now, there's, after Dr. Q finishes...
Dear white people.
Yes. I was getting to that. Thank you, Dr. Q. As Dr. Q went on his atomic pitch a bitch rant, I learned about holy shit, and I also learned about families. But what I really learned about is racism. Racism is keep the drum beating so slowly. This is for dear white people and dear black people. I'm going to just put two and two together and see how it matches out. We are in a melting pot, a big melting pot of hatred right now. You have black females calling us out, which is weird because black females used to like us, like black dudes, and now they against black dudes. How many videos have I get to see a white woman spit at a black man or Asian man in a bus stop and get thrown out, and then turn around as they get thrown out, be treated like the victim when they start crying and boo-hooing all the day time, knowing that they did something wrong, but they act like the victims. How long are we going to videotape these things of racism, these things of cowardly acts done to a lot of people? And believe me, the holy shits and the families, I'm going to get to my final thoughts when I get to my final thoughts. But racism is ever so growing. It keeps coming. It's homemade and Americanized as apple pie and baseball. Is what we as Americans have to face day in and day out, whether we're on the streets, in the job, in politics. It goes on and never stops. The Ku Klux Klan been here for centuries and still is here right now, but not as largely well known. In certain cities, it's now small, and now we have to watch our backs every day, daily, for this stuff. I'm gonna follow up to, when we tell my boys, racism comes at you like a smack in the face. At least expected you when you not know it, when you not perceive it. And yes, black people scream out the word racism every time. My wife, Lord forbid, screams out the word racism every time when she gets her way, and a bunch of white people. And as she's screaming out racism, The white people started rolling their eyes, talking about, we did everything to you, Mrs. Green. Make you happy. Why are you screaming racism at us? And lo and behold, this one never stops. Just because somebody didn't get their way, you scream out racism. You racist bastards. You don't like me because I'm black. Yada, yada, yada. I said, whatever. It's amazing that as white people and black people, you're Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, they're a tight-knit group. They always get shit together. Like it or not, these motherfuckers got your shit together. And we need to learn from that. No offense, we need to learn from that. That unity that they always kept together. Every time we go to the embassy to get, I think one time I went to the embassy to get my little his passport and his passport card, you see a bunch of Mexicans and, Muslims all in a cluster getting together and helping each other getting their stuff together. Whether it's the application process, because you can't fill out application process in the embassy, you had to get it printed out, fill it out in home, make sure that you're ready with all your information, and get in there. And I've seen all of them like talking to each other, saying, "Hey, can I do this?" And in a little language, and it's very odd to me. When we do it, black people, we start to get mad at each other. Why are you on my shoulder? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I ain't doing it. You gotta do your own. It's kind of very sad how we, as a black people, talk about unity, but we cannot get along with each other. Some of the time, not all the time. It's kind of sad that we, as white people and black people, are always at odds with each other. But little teeny things doesn't make sense. I'm going to go on my Dr. Q bitch rant to say that, look, just because our president is racist doesn't mean he's bad. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. We seen Ronald Reagan make fun of us by what he said and make Reaganomics. Remember that? President Bush made fun of us and made some stupid plan for us too. Christ, even the Great Depression, when the blacks get laid off, you don't send them home, they hang them. Take a picture of it and put obituary on it. For years and years, we got it bad, and I'm trying to be optimistic with things because I got 2 kids to look after. And it's hard for me to basically go day to day with racism. And you probably say, Aaron Green, you experience racism. Yes, I did experience racism every day in my life. You work in corporate offices, you deal with the white man and his jargon and what he had to say to you, and you don't know what he's saying, and everybody's laughing and you're not laughing. I've been in those situations. And yes, it sucks. When you work with a white man and y'all 2 mess up, instead of the white man getting blamed for it, you get blamed for it. Let him know it's his idea. He walks off free, and you get the one getting fired or wrote up. That's what every day is life for me. Even working, it's like everybody wants to be in charge, but don't want to be the grunt. Everybody wants to be have power, but no one wants to know how to handle that power. Dear white people and dear black people, it's because it seems like we are in the odds with everything else. This political crap that we're going through these days makes me tired, makes me want to take a nap, because we now want to kick one dude out of office because we don't like his crap. That's okay. It's the American way. When we Americans bitch about it, we bitch about the person who runs the country. This is not new to us. This is every fucking political year, every fucking decade. We bitch about one person that we hate, And one person that fucked us all up is the president. Whether it's, Obama, Bush, or Trump, we picked these motherfuckers to run our country. And now we suffer it. Presidents are like used car salesmen and sell you a bunch of dreams and own you a bunch of lemons. At least this president give us money to support our families. Well, at least. I'm not saying I want to say yay Trump, but I don't give a fuck. Presidents are nothing more to me than just human beings that just want power but don't know how to use them. And that's how we are now and then. Why can't we just get along and get together? Yes, as Rodney King would say. But we can't. We always at odds with each other. We always, have to call each other out in every name possible. And it's getting sad. There's still we going backward, not forwards, with all this racism. It seems like we in the Martin Luther King era for some reason with racism. With all this shooting and all this, where you going, get out of here type of thing. It seems like we back in the 70s and 80s and 60s with it, not 2000s. It seems like we're going backwards with this. And do you agree? 917-889-8825. That's 917-889-8825. The calling person wants to speak to us and not listening to you. It seems like we're all falling backwards to where we are right now today. Black people not even wanting to evolve, just want to stay where they are. White people want to think they want to just control everything and take over everything. And it's again the cycle that goes on and on and on and on and on, yada, yada, yada. To the point is when we had enough. I hope and pray next year will be something different. And last, you can't get what we want. The book of Job will say, God gives and God taketh away. And man, oh man, did he ever take it away. So dear white people and dear black people, this is called to both. Stop bullshit. Think before you speak. Don't post everything and act like you're victims, because you're not. Try to get along for once in a lifetime. That's my dear white people and dear black people. Now, got that shit out of the way.
And that was also part of our weekly recap. So, man, we've all caught up with what's been happening throughout the week. Phone lines again, 917-889-8825. I haven't been able to pull up see if I can do it now. Pull up the count. It's active. Ooh. 6,848 is the current count. 6,848. That's a big jump from the last time.
Really?
What was it, 65-20? Yeah. Or maybe we just kept missing it for a while, but it looks like almost 300 people. So 68-48. And we have 30 days before the end of this season. I don't think we're going to get 4,000 listeners in 30 days. So we'll try it again, season 3. Now, for those that had asked me last time, when is the season over? We will be on for Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving will be an abbreviated show, so I think it'll be 50 minutes or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's on the schedule. Where's my calendar? All righty. Season.
Yeah, we
December the 21st is our last episode, which will be 200, and we won't be back on again until the 11th of January. No, that's not right. Looks like it says